welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. So we are taking a closer look at Marvel Legends The Eternals Kingo. He is obviously played by the comedian Kumail Nanjiani. So let's take a closer look at the figure. Now you may recognise Kumail Nanjiani from various different films. He's a very funny guy and he's also taking part in the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which is very exciting. Anyway, back to the figure. So we have got these additional hands with like the finger blasts coming out. Now they are attached, they don't come off. I thought that they might be detachable and then you could use them on guns and stuff, but they don't come off. So the additional hands do have these blast effects attached to them, which isn't a big problem because it means that you're not going to lose them. So actually taking a closer look at the figure itself, it's not too bad. The colour scheme on this is a little bit different than the others. It's got like a metallic purple, some golds and some blacks with a little bit of silver there in the middle as well. And of course it's pinless and has all the articulation that you would come to expect from a 6-inch action figure. Taking a closer look at the head sculpt, it's not a bad likeness for Kumail Nanjiani. You can definitely see that it's him. He's got this kind of smirk on his face, which is quite cool. Now I'm really hoping that they kind of play into his comedic element and they're able to utilise that in the film. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Now interestingly, in the comic books, Kingo was depicted as Japanese and there was a lot of history in kind of Japanese history as well. So they've obviously made a change here, but it's not necessarily a bad one. We'll see how it plays out. Now the back of the box does say that Kingo is an Eternal with the power to project cosmic energy projectiles from his hands. Kingo over the centuries became enamored with the idea of fame. So we are obviously going to see this guy trying to take the spotlight. And he's one of the characters that I'm most interested to see what comes of. We've not really seen much dialogue of him in the trailers, so I'm really excited to see what he does in the actual films. Now if I put these blast effect hands on, I'll just swap them over, you can see what they look like. Now you do see him using this in the trailer, you see him kind of shooting it out. I can't help but kind of laugh. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, playing guns when you're a kid and you've got kind of a finger gun. Now my left hand side one here is a little bit warped. For anybody that doesn't know, the easiest way to sort this out is to just dip it into a cup of boiling water for literally a couple of seconds, get it out, reshape it in the way that you want it, and then run it under a cold tap and it will harden up again. So I can obviously bend it with my hands here as I have done, but as you can see it starts to warp as time goes on. So if you actually do the hot water method, it will kind of fix it into place. So it's a very easy fix, so I'm not too fussed. But these little blast effect fingers actually give the figure a little bit more scope, gives him a little bit of variety and makes him stand out a little bit to the other figures. But he's not too bad. He's not my favourite in the wave, I'm not going to lie. He's not my favourite, but he's definitely not the worst. In regards to the design of the suit, I like the fact that this one has an additional accessory, but the actual design of the suit isn't as exciting as some of the others. It's still very nice to look at. He also comes with this additional fist hand, which actually goes with the Gilgamesh builder figure, and then that's everything that you get in the box. So 4 hands for him, the actual figure, and the additional builder figure piece and hand. But yeah, all in all, a good figure. He's quite cool. As I've said in previous reviews, I'm really pleased that the guys at Hasbro have given us a full wave of all of the Eternal characters, so you can literally go out, buy that wave, get those store exclusives, build the builder figure, and you've got your full Eternals lineup. Obviously if you do want to get Crow, the bad guy, then obviously he is a deluxe figure and he is separate, but it is quite cool to actually have that option available to you. As you can see here, just playing around with a couple of different kind of looks, it's very easy to get him into a pose where these little blast effects, these little kind of projectiles from his fingers make for a nice display or a nice photograph. So that pretty much is all I can say about him. Now what is quite interesting is Kumail Nanjiani obviously starred in the film Stubber with Dave Bautista, who obviously plays Drax. So we've now got these two in the MCU as well. So obviously you get the Drax figure and you get the Kingo figure, and you've essentially got the cast of Stubber. But that's about all I've got to say about this figure. He is a very nice addition to the Eternals wave. Definitely got a nice unique design there, a bit darker than some of the others, but definitely cool, and definitely got a good likeness of the actor in the head sculpt there as well. If you are enjoying the channel, then please do like, share and subscribe and all of those things, and please do check out the other reviews that I've done, the other 5-minute reviews that I've done on the entire Eternals wave. For me personally, this has been a really exciting wave to obtain, and I'm really pleased to have it in my collection, and I cannot wait for that film to come out in November. I'm really excited for it. But yeah, that's my review on Kingo. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.